Alright, this is how to dominate your time by me. Now, first of all, I'm not going to waste your time because I care about your precious attention and precious time. Why should you trust me? First of all, I don't have anything to sell you. I don't have any course, there's nothing in the description to click on. This is pure information, purely educational. Second of all, I've spent thousands of hours dominating and studying the ways of psychology, business, entrepreneurship, even biology. Thirdly, I hate wasting time. And fourth, and selfishly, I want a better world, but mostly more friends. Most people like us aren't like us. Alright, slack on me then. Step 1. Balance is overrated. Unwavered focus. In the modern age of masculinity, most people are taught balance is key. When it's not, we're not computers, we can't run multiple tasks at a time. Our brains are only made for one task at a time. Even though it looks like we can multitask, we're just switching quickly. Making balance is the same as dividing our time into just less quality. You know what they say, right? Quantity is not over quality. Picture a soldier in war. Do you think that in the midst of battle, during the fight, he's gonna go and do his favorite yoga class? No, that's obvious. The soldier is primarily focused on his mission. He only has one goal in mind, one objective. That's why they're so perfect. That's why it's such a hard job to achieve and why people respect them so much. Well, and also because they put their life at the forefront, but that's besides the point. If you have a goal, it should be directed into a few small things. You shouldn't be diversing your options here. Now, this example at the bottom is admittedly not mine. The YouTuber Hamza Ahmed made it. But for the example that I'm providing, diverse focus looks like this, and unwavered focus looks like this. Now these little arrows are like how much effort you put in or the results that you get. Take your parents, for example. Do they really make progress after all the years of telling you about how they're gonna make progress in the gym or their bodies? No, because they grew up in a world where they had to do 50 things at once. Waging war against distractions. Commanding your environment is simple. You are what you eat. It's the same as you are the product of your environment. Look around your room. Is it dirty and nasty and filthy? Or is it clean and precise? It's probably the latter, let's be honest. If your room looks distracted, do you really expect yourself to be focused? Turn off your notifications. It's not that hard. Most importantly, define the objective. Outline clearly what your goal is. If you don't have a mission or a goal, like a soldier, you won't know what you're going for. Just sent into battle waiting to die. Relentless excellence. When to work and when to relax. Some of the greatest businessmen, inventors, and philosophers spent hours in a room, sitting, doing absolutely nothing but their work. 12, 15, 16-hour workdays. The best MMA fighters that win the most battles spend the most amount of time working the hardest. But once they've been in the octagon and they've won the battle, you don't see them practicing as hard because they go and they celebrate. They celebrate their victory because they know the difference between right and wrong, when to relax and when to focus. When it's time to focus, you put all distractions aside and you embrace distractions when it's time to embrace them. Most people can't do anything without a cookie in front of them. If you don't know that these distractions will come, it's unlikely that you'll even start the work. But this is a good way to manage yourself. Never, in the midst of work, allow yourself the freedom of distraction. Imagine yourself in a prison, a box, your room, and you're locked in. Your sentence is when your job is done. Actionable step. Obviously, you can't start nowhere. Let's start with something together, okay? Make a 1-week schedule. I know this sounds like a lot already, with 1-hour blocks in between for every single hour you are awake in the day. Now I want you to write a goal for every single hour that you have. 1 goal, 1 point. The more points, the better. This is how you can score yourself and reflect. Bonus points are welcome. You can add more goals if you want, but let's be honest. I mean, most of us here won't even do what I'm saying. But if you can get bonus points, I'm proud of you. Yeah, I think that's it. Thank you. I have another video on making goals. Should be the link in description. Have a lovely day.